Y'all copper sweet beat with 808s. You're caught between two worlds. Heaven calling, but the concrete's cold, you know? Yeah.
Boom bap foundation with a trap hi-hat. I'm caught between the heavens and the pavement beneath my feet. Prayers at night, but the demons come back every week. They whisper lies in languages I never learned to speak. Say give it up, you got it real, but I can't accept defeat. Used to sell myself a moment, thought I had it figured out. Fast money, fast women, but it left me filled with doubt. Mama said, son, you're better than the streets that raised you, child. But the streets got claws, got teeth, they pulled me down for a while. Standing at the crossroads where the light meets all the dark. Every scar's a sermon, every failure left a mark. They say I can't be holy while the blood is on my hands, but the king don't reject sinners, that's the only thing he scans. I'm religious to the struggle, been devoted to the pain. Thought I had to carry burdens that were never mine to claim, but there's a grace that breaks the chains, a mercy in the flame.
Emotional hook with levels between heaven and the streets. I found my way back home.
No longer walking solo. Saw me in the darkness.
The broken hearts all wrong.
Between heaven and the streets. That's where I found my soul. Yeah, yeah. Between heaven and the streets. I'm finally home. Boom bap with soulful strings, building intensity. They told me grace was fiction, that I had to earn my keep. That redemption had a price tag way too high for me to reach. But then I learned the gospel ain't about the works we do. It's about surrender, letting him replace the old with new. Started praying through the pressure, started praying through the pain. Found my purpose wasn't in the money, clothes or fame. Real wealth is in the freedom that come from confessing sin. Real power's in the patience when you waiting on him. Used to measure my salvation by the demons I could fight, but the strongest thing I ever did was fall down and cry that night. Let it out, let it go, let the burdens roll away. Now I'm different, not behind me, but I changed how that I pray. The streets raised me rough, but heaven raised me right. Now I'm standing in the middle as a balance, a light, walking with integrity where I once had compromised. Seeing truth in every struggle, seeing God who clear our eyes.
Emotional hook with layer vocals between heaven and the streets. I found my way back home.
No longer walking solo, facing this alone. He saw me in the darkness.
The broken hearts all wrong.
Between heaven and the streets. That's where I found my soul. Yeah, between heaven and the streets. I'm finally home. I'm finally home. I'm finally home. Finally home.
Beat strips down the atmospheric elements. From the concrete to the kingdom, the transformation is real.
Yeah, they tell me wear a mask, keep it clean. But God don't need to show, you see what's underneath. Yeah.
I've been playing church on Sunday, Friday nights I'm lost. Smile for the gram, but inside I'm paying the cost. They don't see the tears when the doors close tight. Praying for the strength, but I'm fighting my fight. Questions in my soul, doubts that won't leave. Is he really there? Do I really believe? can't keep it bottled up, the pressure too real. Tell the man upstairs how I'm truly gonna feel. I've been trying to be perfect, but perfection's a lie. Every crack in my foundation, every time I deny the pain that's inside, the anger I hide, the moments I question if he's by my side. They say keep it together, maintain the facade, but I'm tired of faking, I gotta be honest with God.
So I'm speaking unfiltered, no walls, no chains, laying down my armor, dropping all the pain, every doubt, every fear, every scar I own. He already knows me, I ain't never been alone. Unfiltered with God, let it out, let it breathe. He don't need perfection, he just wants the real me. Unfiltered with God, yeah, this the only way. Raw and broken, but I'm healed anyway.
So I'm stripping down the layers, let the mask fall down. Tired of pretending that I got it figured out. My rage, my shame, my questions, my rage. Write it on the walls of every single page. He said, bring it all, he can't handle the weight. The anger at the system, the trauma and the hate. The nights I fell for God and the prayers left unanswered. The times I walked in circles like a ghost in the darkness. But surrender and weakness is the only way through. When you stop fighting shadows, then the light breaks through. I stopped trying to impress him with my works and my words, just my honest confession, and believe it or not, that's when grace started hitting different. That's when peace started hitting different. When I stopped playing Christian and started being real, that's when the healing started. That's when I could feel so bad.
Laying down my armor, dropping all the pain, every fear, every scar I own. He already knows me, I ain't never been alone. Unfiltered with God, let it out, let it breathe. He don't need perfection, he just wants the real me. Unfiltered with God, yeah, that's the only way. Raw and broken, but I'm healed anyway. Unfiltered, unfiltered, that's the only way. Unfiltered, yeah. They want the highlight reel, but God wants your heart, so speak it unfiltered from the very start.
My soul still breathes. My soul still breathes. Letters to God or anything about faith. Redemption, pain, and victory up at Jason. I was lost in the static, death to the call. Built my kingdom on ashes, watched it all fall. They said shut up, sit down, just play the game. But I felt this burning deep, couldn't hide the flame. Seen the faces of the broken on these city blocks. Heard the cries of the voiceless while the system locks. They in cages, mental, physical, spiritual death. But somebody gotta speak it with their last breath. I was struggling too, yeah, I carried that weight. Questioned everything I believe, tempted by hate. But the Lord kept whispering through the noise and the pain. The pain is your purpose, let it break your chains. Now I'm awake in a world that's asleep, seeing visions like the prophets running deep.
The night is darker before the dawn breaks through.
This is my testimony now, it's a message for you.
We the night of the prophet,
speaking truth to the light.
taking truth to the light.
Can't silence what's inside us.
Silence what's inside us.
Speak the light in the rise.
The night of the rise,
Night of the prophet,
the night of the prophet.
bleeding grace from the sky.
He's watching and cry.
Watch the dead come alive when the word don't die. We the night of the prophets,
Yeah, we cry.
speaking truth in the dark.
Never got it.
Night of the prophet,
Never gonna stop it.
your kingdom coming down.
And we're the prophet.
Now I'm standing at the crossroads where the old me died. Resurrection in my spirit, Jesus by my side. They can threaten, they can mock it, they can turn away, but the seed they try to kill is what I'm planting today. I see clearly now the system built on sand. People hungry for the real while they eating counterfeit brands. I'm a vessel, just a messenger, but the message ain't mine. It's the voice of the voiceless, it's the voice of divine. I was broken, but the breaking made me strong. Walking through the valley, but I'm singing my song. From the project to the pulpit, from the grave to the light. Every scar that I'm carrying is proof for the fight. This ain't arrogance, it's conviction in my bones. All these demons try to claim me, but I found my home in the arms of grace and the truth of His word. In the night I found light, now it's time to be heard.
We're the prophets of the struggle, we're the voice of the change.
From the pavement to the kingdom, watch the tables change.
This is bigger than me,
Yeah, it's bigger than us,
it's the spirit of the truth.
and we're speaking with words. Speaking truth to the light. Can't silence what's inside. We the light in the ride. Yeah, night of the prophet. Hey, bleeding grace from the sky. Watch the dead come alive. We the night of the prophet.
Yeah, we the prophets,
Yeah. The night of the prophet.
never gonna stop it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're the prophets. The night of the prophets.
Beat fades into echo. The night ain't over till the morning comes, and the prophets keep speaking till the battle's won.
They said I'd never make it out of darkness.
My soul still breathes.
Led us to God or anything about faith.
He led us to God.
Redemption, pain, and victory. Yeah. My name ain't Peter, but I know that way. When everybody watching and you suffocating, then I let my DNA, I was running from the call. 3 times I turned my back, forgot who I am at all. See, I built these walls up high like I was playing God. Conviction hit different when your conscience getting hard. Fear whispering poison, trying to keep me small, but grace don't negotiate, it breaks through it all. I was swimming in the shallow end of what I knew, looking for validation in the things I had to prove. Then He spoke and feed my sheep, yeah, that's your purpose, son. You ain't gotta be perfect, just obedient when it's done. Now I'm walking through the fire with a different kind of sight.
What the world call weakness is my strength tonight.
I got Peter's courage flowing through my veins, stepping out the shadows in the kingdom's flames. Yeah, I stumble, yeah, I fell, but I ain't staying down. From the ashes to the throne, that's my comeback crown. Yeah, I'm Peter's courage, Peter's courage. Can you feel it? Every time I carry just became my testimony, yeah. They try to silence me, but my mouth is sealed. Till the spirit broke the silence, made the truth reveal. Used to care about the crowd, about the cloud and the fame, but a resurrection life got a different name. I was standing at the gate saying I don't know His face, but the rooster woke something up in me that day. 3 times I denied, but He never denied me back. Forgave me in my failure, put my feet back on the track. Now I'm bold like the lion that was sleeping in my soul, speaking truth to power even when the price is taking toll. Cause I learned that real courage ain't the absence of the fear, it's confessing what you're terrified of and still persevering here. He transformed the rock foundation where there used to be just sand. Now I'm standing for the kingdom with a steady, fearless hand. Every trial that I walk through just reminds me I'm alive, cause the God I serve don't fail and He never leaves. I got Peter's courage flowing through my veins, stepping out the shadows in the kingdom's flames. Yeah, I stumble, yeah, I fell, but I ain't staying down. From the ashes to the throne, that's my comeback crown. Peter's courage, Peter's courage. Can you feel that? Yeah. Every time I walk in faith, the darkness gotta kill it. Peter's courage, Peter's courage, Peter's courage, Peter's courage. 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 Yeah, they built it high. Now it's crumbling down. But I found a foundation that won't break now. Yeah, I used to chase the crown that the world was selling. Thought the gold and the fame was my healing. But the higher I climbed, the less I could feel it. Surrounded by kings, but I'm dying, I'm bleeding. Built my empire on sand, man, I didn't see it. Laid my foundation on lies that I believed in. Now I'm standing in ashes, sifting through the remnants of a kingdom of mirrors that crumbled in a second. They said this is the life, this is what you need. But the void in my chest getting deeper, I can't breathe. Every win felt like loss, every game felt like theft. Lost myself so far that there was nothing left. The walls I constructed came crashing like thunder, and I realized too late that I tore my soul under. But in the rubble and dust, yeah, I heard a still voice said you're broken enough now to make the right choice.
Kingdom in ruins,
but grace still grows
from the broken, the lost, the ones
that nobody knows.
I was shattered to pieces.
Now I'm finding my way
in the kingdom of heaven.
That's where I stay.
Kingdom in ruins,
But my faith won't shake.
every wall that I built was just
Getting in the way.
now I'm building on stone.
Not on sand anymore.
In the kingdom of heaven,
I found what I found. Started over again, yeah, I stripped it all down. Left the spotlight, the noise, the phony crown. Found them in the silence when I had nothing to prove. Found myself in the wreckage, that's the realest truth. See, destruction ain't always a bad thing. Sometimes you gotta lose it all to gain everything. The kingdom of this world is an illusion, a scheme. But the kingdom eternal is what he put it in me. Now I'm walking different, talking different, living different. My perspective shifted when I learned what heaven's about. It ain't marble and gold, it ain't status and noise. It's a heart that's surrendered, it's a soul that rejoices. They wonder why I'm smiling through the pain and the pressure, cause I finally got riches that time can't measure. Invested in a kingdom that will never fall, and that's more valuable than having it all. So I'm planting new seeds in these ruins I created. Watch the grace of the Lord, how it renovated. My kingdom was broken, but now I'm restored, and I'm living for heaven, not for this world anymore.
kingdom in ruins,
But grace still grows
from the broken, the lost.
the resurrection of souls.
I was shattered to pieces.
But now I'm reborn.
In the kingdom of heaven,
I'm finally whole.
kingdom in ruins,
But my faith won't break.
every idol I worship.
Just led me astray.
Now I'm standing on bedrock.
On a God that I trust.
In the kingdom of heaven.
That's enough. That's enough.